You know, sometimes we like to drive the point home about certain health conditions by telling you just how prevalent they are, especially here on Delmarva. Today, no exception, because we're talking about the second leading cancer killer in the state of Maryland.
But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be. Colorectal cancer is preventable, but you do have to be screened. And that's the message behind Colorectal Cancer Month. Leading the charge here on Delmarva, the Dorchester County Health Department. Tamika Watson is the administrative case manager for the Colorectal Cancer Prevention Program in Dorchester County. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's start out really basic here. Define for us what colorectal cancer is.
Okay, well, any cancer is the growth of abnormal cells that basically invade the good tissue. So colorectal cancer just refers to the location where it starts to develop in the colon or the rectum. And colorectal cancer is one that is generally slow growing. It develops over years.
Are there any symptoms that you can notice as it's growing?
There are symptoms. We tell people to be leery of change in bowel habits, diarrhea or constipation, abdominal bloating or abdominal pain, or some other issues. You can have rectal bleeding, black or tarry stools, and then systemically, the entire body, you may experience fatigue or weakness. You may experience some appetite loss or unexplained weight loss. But we want to caution that the early symptoms of colorectal cancer are generally no symptoms whatsoever.
Wow. So then are there any risks that will increase your chances of coming up with colorectal cancer?
Definitely. There are some that we can change, and there are others that we are just predisposed and we have to watch for. Some things we can change. Diet is a big one. Diets that are high in red meat or processed foods, leading a sedentary lifestyle, lack of exercise. We're doing more sitting and less walking. Unfortunately, smoking is one, alcohol consumption. Age is a factor. We cannot change that, but you know, as we get older, the cells tend to change. So, you know, when we hit 50, we tell people to start getting screened. And then some of the things that we can't change are our genetics. If we have first-generation relatives, mother, father, sister, brother, or child, who has had polyps in the past or has been diagnosed with colorectal cancer previously, that also puts you at increased risk, as well as having inflammatory bowel diseases such as ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. Those are major risk factors.
Yeah, okay. So as you mentioned, it is preventable, and with a screening. Tell us about the screening.
We say it's preventable because, once again, it is one that grows slowly. Okay, so the screening of choice, no one likes to talk about, is the colonoscopy. That's the go-to for our programs most of the time. You know, the colonoscopy can be uncomfortable. The doctor takes you in, you are sedated. They look at the entire length of the colon and rectum, which can be anywhere from 5 to 6 feet long. But we like to think of it as one-stop shopping. While they're there, they can see if there are any abnormalities, and if they are, they can deal with those at that time and send them to pathology to see what's going on inside there. So we like to think of it as being preventable.
Now, you mentioned 50. Is that when you probably should start getting screened?
Yes, the recommended age is 50, unless you're having any of the symptoms that we talked about, or if you have that family history, that first-generation relative that's had polyps or has had colon cancer, then you want to talk to your doctor and have that conversation, because you would possibly start before the age of 50.
And you were asking, how often should we get?
The recommended age, like I said, is 50. Then the standard is every 10 years. But once again, that's going to be a conversation with your doctor. If you have the family history, he or she may recommend, you know, every year, 3 years, 5 years. It's not something you have to do monthly or generally even yearly. The standard is 10 years.
Okay. And you said Dorchester County has free screenings?
Yes, we do. Dorchester County Health Department, as well as all of our local health departments here on the shore and throughout Maryland, we have a program. It's our CRF CPEST program. It's a mouthful. It's our Cancer Prevention, Education, Screening, and Treatment program. And it's funded by the Cigarette Restitution Fund. That program will get you scheduled. We'll provide transportation if need be. We will get your prep kit. We provide language services, and we will get you screened at absolutely no cost to you if you qualify. So you can be underinsured, uninsured, have Medicare, no secondary, or have insurance and just need help making appointments. We will get you there. No barriers.
Wow.
Tamika Watson, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tamika.